The Acer Swift Go 14. A budget laptop has no business being this good, yet somehow, Acer managed to deliver a machine that feels premium, runs smoothly, and stays affordable. If you're tired of overpriced laptops with missing essentials, this one might just surprise you. Now, let's talk about why this one stands out. At first glance, it doesn't scream budget. The all-aluminum chassis has a premium feel with a subtle sparkle when the light hits just right. It's thin, it's light, just 2.9 pounds, and incredibly portable. You'd expect something this well-built to cost over $1,000, but this laptop starts at around $749. And get this, it often drops below $700 during sales. That's where it really starts to punch above its class. Opening it up, the keyboard feels great under the fingers. Backlit keys with decent travel make typing a breeze. And the touchpad? Big, responsive, and just works. No lag, no missed gestures, no weird delays. Honestly, I've used more expensive machines with worse trackpads. Even the hinge feels strong. No screen wobble while typing or adjusting the angle. And the lid has minimal flex. These little things really matter for everyday use. Under the hood, this particular model comes with Intel's new Core Ultra 7 155H processor and integrated ARC graphics. There's 16 gigabytes of LPDDR5X RAM and a 1 terabyte SSD onboard. Plenty for multitasking, web browsing, content creation, and day-to-day productivity. Just keep in mind the RAM is soldered, so there's no option to upgrade it later. However, the SSD is replaceable, giving you some breathing room in the future if your storage needs grow. Performance? Nothing short of impressive. In our tests, it scored 12,434 on Geekbench 6.2, beating even the MacBook Air M3. It also finished the Handbrake video encoding test in just 5 minutes and 18 seconds, a full 4 minutes faster than the average in its category. This isn't just fast for the price, it's fast, period. What makes it even more interesting is the inclusion of a built-in NPU, the Neural Processing Unit. It handles tasks like background blur in video calls, indexing images, and improving battery efficiency without overloading the CPU. These are subtle changes, but they genuinely improve real-world performance. Battery life is good, not great. We got around 9 hours and 50 minutes of mixed usage. That's solid, but not class-leading. Machines like the MacBook Air M3 and Asus ZenBook 14 OLED push past 15 hours, so if you're always on the go with limited access to power, it's worth keeping in mind. It's the kind of tech you usually don't find in laptops under $1,000. Speaking of calls, the 1440p webcam delivers sharp, clear video with good color accuracy. No grainy potato cam footage here. Dual microphones capture your voice cleanly, cutting out background noise fairly well. For remote workers and students, this is a big win. Let's talk about the screen for a second. It's a 14-inch panel with a resolution of 1920 by 1200 and a 16 by 10 aspect ratio. More vertical space, which is great for reading and productivity. Brightness hits 374 nits, which is above average for this segment. Color coverage is decent at 79.1% DCI-P3, though if you're doing color-sensitive work, you might want more. You do have the option to upgrade to a sharper 2.8K panel if clarity and pixel density matter to you. Ports? You won't feel shortchanged here. 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, 2 USB-A, an HDMI port, a micro SD card slot, a headphone jack, and even a Kensington lock slot. This is more than what most thin and light laptops give you these days, especially ones twice the price. Now, there are a couple of things you should be aware of. The speakers, well, they're just okay. Not terrible, but not room-filling either. You'll probably want to use headphones or wireless earbuds if sound quality matters to you. Battery life is good, not great. We got around 9 hours and 50 minutes of mixed usage. That's solid, but not class-leading. Machines like the MacBook Air M3 and Asus ZenBook 14 OLED push past 15 hours, so if you're always on the go with limited access to power, it's worth keeping in mind. Another small note, the software experience is mostly clean. There's some pre-installed stuff like Norton, which you can uninstall in 5 minutes. After that, the laptop feels snappy and clutter-free. Now, here's where it really wins. Compared to something like the MacBook Air M3, which starts around $1,100, this gives you more ports, double the storage, a better webcam, and surprisingly similar performance. And if you don't need the power of the Ultra 7, you can grab the cheaper version with the Core Ultra 5 125H. For everyday tasks like web browsing, office work, watching videos, or attending Zoom calls, the performance difference will barely be noticeable, but the price difference definitely will be. You might be wondering, who's this laptop really for? If you're a student, a remote worker, a casual creator, or someone who just needs a powerful, and reliable machine without spending a fortune. This checks all the boxes. The only people who might want to look elsewhere are gamers or those doing very heavy creative work like 4K video editing or 3D rendering. For that, you'd want a dedicated GPU and maybe a bit more power under the hood. But for the rest of us, this is that rare kind of laptop that punches well above its weight. Stylish, powerful, portable, and smartly priced. So the real question is, why pay more when this does everything you need and more?